Arsenal is Arsenal. There's a famous quote, and I need to go back to it because next time I want to quote it. But they say, why argue with an Arsenal fan when you can wait until the end of the season? And
that's a nice one. That's a nice one.
And that's how I feel about Arsenal. Kusema brother.
It was good, King.
Come back, you good?
Easy King.
Nice. It's been a minute. You know how it is. We're here today to talk about football, our passion. Just going to catch up a bit about the games from the weekend and the positions going forward. I think today, because the last time we started in Europe, let's come to Africa.
Yes, sir.
And start in CAF. And just speak about CAF. We've got 3 South African teams in CAF and obviously CAF confederations. So I just wanted to get your views, like, how do you feel about our prospects, not just Kaizer Chiefs, because we're obviously Kaizer Chiefs supporters, but in terms of the teams in the PSL as a whole who are actually representing us in Africa. How do you feel about, how far do you think the teams can go, taking into consideration the pots that they will also put in for now?
All right, before I jump in, to Mr. Vela Khumalo. Big ups to you, sir. Big ups,
Veli Khumalo.
I mean, I saw a tweet, ne?
Sure.
After the games or the trainings, because of, by profession, he's a principal.
Sure.
He teaches those boys
for the under 17
for their exams.
I'm like,
I
was actually very impressed with that, dog. I liked what he's doing, you know, to say, look, we're here for the football, but don't forget the fact that you guys are still.
Yeah, so I was quite impressed by that aspect. So, Baba.
Big shout out to him. Big shout out to you. Carry on doing what you're doing, sir. We love it.
So coming back to your question, I would have loved for Pirates to be there so that we can make it 4 teams.
Increases our chances as well within the...
Increases our chances as well. I see Chiefs going all the way.
You think?
Yeah, I don't know much about those teams, especially there's another one called Al Sinaru or something. I don't know much about those teams, but then when coming to your Zamaleks, those are African giants.
Sure.
You know, those are the teams that you might struggle with just getting those 3 points.
3 points.
But I believe that the boys will do well. I'm not too sure about Sundowns because of how they are playing now.
I hear you. Current form is not the most convincing. But taking into consideration what you're saying, you're not sure about Sundowns. Stellenbosch is kind of, in a sense, not doing well in the... But we've seen how well they do in the so do you not think that Sundowns possibly has it in them to maybe have a dip in form within the PSL, maybe for CAF they might actually be able to navigate that and possibly do well. Do you not think that maybe it's just going to be one of those things where they say, let's put all of our eggs into this basket? Because I mean, I think they've won the league so many times that they don't have to worry about not winning it this season. But at the same time, they obviously have to come back with something for it to still be a successful season for them. Do you not think that they have it in them to possibly navigate maybe the CAF, even though things are not going well? Because it's still a cup competition, and we know cup competitions...
It brings a different light to the team. No, fair enough. But the thing is, we've always known Sundowns to beat almost every team.
Sure.
That it plays against, especially in the last 5 seasons, if not more.
That doesn't matter who they are facing.
It doesn't matter who they are facing. They would actually go all the way up until to the semis without even losing even one game. Sure. You know, so that's the Sundowns that I miss. The Sundowns whereby it would just dominate everyone. They don't care whether you are Northern Giants, you are Western, one of the Western best teams. They just didn't care. So it's going to be a struggle because of, tactically for me, they're not as strong.
Sure.
For me. That's another aspect that I'm looking at. And I feel that at some point, there are certain positions they need to refresh.
And which positions would you maybe, if we were to say 2 or 3, would you mention that you feel like they need to definitely go into the market and make sure that they fix for their season or going forward for them to actually be able to kind of get back to the sundowns that we all know and love. And when I say love, I'm speaking in an African context, not in PSL because you know me.
No, I get you. Can I be brutally honest? The goalkeeping department.
It's been a long time.
It's one, yeah. It's been a long time since they had. It's Rowan, no?
Yeah.
Williams, no?
Yeah.
It's been him and the second best, Onyango, he's grown now. He's grown, so he can't give you much. And yeah, for me, it's that department. And then also, there's a central defense. For me, it's a bit shaky. I had high hopes for Cupido because I saw him playing at the Club World Cup, June, July in the US. I was just hopeful that he would do great, but
you don't think, and sorry to just digress, I'm still talking about Sundowns,
Yes,
but you don't think that maybe the gents who are playing in the Club World Cup elevated their game for certain reasons. You don't think that might have actually been the reason why maybe they did or played so well, because they're also trying to make sure that scouts who are looking at
scouted.
them... Yeah.
Also that, but whenever you are getting this huge chunk of money, you need to be present in each and every game.
Sure.
It doesn't matter whether you are playing a second tier or third tier game.
Sure.
You need to show up.
And touching on Sundowns, do you think, who's their captain? Ronwin, right?
Yeah.
Do you think they captain or they have a captain who actually holds them accountable, taking into consideration that things are going the way they... I mean, when things are good, as a captain, I guess you don't have much motivation to do. Do you think that there's a possibility that maybe even Ronwin as a captain is lacking because now things are not going the way that they want them to go? They're not winning every game like they used to. And this is where one would expect a captain to kind of show himself and say, guys, look, we've dipped in form and this is not us. Do you think that he might also be slacking maybe to a certain extent, not just only in his game, but also just being a captain who is present and who can actually uplift the mood of the whole team?
I mean, we miss the days of Ushompokegan.
Sure.
Ushompokegan would always try and lift the team. If
vocal.
Not him, it was Mabunda. They were very vocal. So I feel they miss that element to having that one person who just keep on motivating the team.
Sure.
And you would also say it with Mbogazi.
Yeah.
Mbogazi is a natural leader. Because of, I saw even when he was playing his first game, there was someone who was not just playing well. Then
he was able to actually...
He was able to,
doesn't have that fear, because you're more senior, whatever the case is, I'm able to actually give it to you.
Instruction to say, you know, man, we've got this game, so maybe pull your weight up.
Sure.
They miss such an element of a player for me. And I would always say that midfielders make the best captains.
They're able to see the whole game and everything, so they're able to actually... I hear you. So would you say that... Who would you then say, if let's just say Ronwin is not captain, who would you say then they should possibly give that armband to? Do you see anyone who, if Ronwin was to retire or leave the team now, who can actually say, look, I'll step up and I'll take this team going forward?
And I might sound so biased, ne? I'll take Mokoena.
You think he's him?
Yeah, I'll take Mokoena because of... I love captains that have a heart for the game.
I hear you.
You know, that passion, passion, aggression, force to the game.
Yeah.
And such a player can easily connect to the other players to come in and we fight as a team.
Yeah, and I mean, I get you, because I mean, some of these things are things which are infectious. Yeah. You know, whenever you see your captain stepping up, fighting, it probably also brings everyone
lifts us
else,
up.
and because you don't want to disappoint the captain and the coach, as well as the supporters who are actually there as well. You know, so I hear what you're saying. But now going back to the question I asked you, obviously you indicated that you don't feel Sundowns can go far because of their current situation. How do you feel about our other two competing teams? You've said that the Chiefs, you feel like we can do it. How do you feel about a Stellenbosch? Because the way I'm looking at things, I feel like it's a bit early, but I feel like already they've told themselves, we do not care about the league, and what we are looking at right now.
I have the same sentiments as you.
So.
No, definitely. I feel that, and sorry to cut you. I feel for me, from where I'm sitting, I think their focus it's on intercontinental football, because of now they're sitting like one of the lowest ranking teams in the league.
In the league.
I think they've won like maybe 1 or 2 games.
They're probably even the bottom 3 or bottom 4.
Yeah, bottom 4. There's bottom 3, in fact.
Do you not think it's tricky what they are doing? Because if you don't win here, but you're also not competing enough to stay in the league, then it leaves you in a bit of a tight position.
It does. And it could go south for them because of once they get relegated, it's shy. They won't be able to play either the CAF or the Intercontinental or the CAF Confederation the coming season. They won't be able to do that.
And obviously getting back into the league is not as easy as one thinks it would be.
You must go ask your...
Chomosol is being playing that back and forth.
Once you go, you get relegated.
So
it's quite difficult.
It's hectic. I mean, you also see it in the EPL, how teams which were in the league fighting but still get relegated, and when they go to the championship, and it's just that same team will find itself at the back end of the championship, even in the championship, to show how difficult it can be to get back into to the league.
They must just keep on fighting. Keep on fighting both in the CAF, and then also try to collect points now in the Bedway Premier League. And because of it's always exciting having teams from all various parts of the province.
Of the province, the country.
It makes it nice.
But not just it being the Gauteng teams,
the Gauteng teams, and
Sure.
That's another element to it. But in Steve Barker, I trust.
You trust?
Yeah, I trust that he can actually, even if the focus would be maybe top 10.
So
it's just good enough.
Taking what you're saying into consideration, how far up the league do you think they can get by the end of the season?
They still have a chance though, because
many games.
3 points actually takes you to a way better position.
Within almost in the top 10 or something like that. Sure.
So if they and it's something that we are touching on, but then we'll come on it with the Manchester. Something that we actually touched on it, that within the top 8 teams, 3 points gets you way above.
Yeah, it's very big.
Into the top 3, top 5.
Sure.
So they need to make sure that they pace themselves quite nicely, 1 game at a time. Where you see that you can actually collect 6 points, let it be.
Go for it.
Go for it, because of that will actually help you so much in terms of points accumulation
at the end of the season.
But I see them doing well in the CAF.
Sure.
Given the fact that last season they went all the way to the semis.
So now, saying that you see that they'll do well in CAF, you said that you see that Kaizer Chiefs will do well in CAF. Do you think that there's a possibility for our South African teams to meet in the final of the CAF Confederations Cup?
To go in the final?
Yeah. Do you think we can have
Pirates?
Yeah.
And Pirates
last year.
And Sundowns.
They were literally this close.
Like in the final phase of the game. They messed it up.
So that's why I'm asking. Do you think that there's a possibility that Chiefs maybe can navigate the group stages and possibly somehow see their way into semis and finals? And do you think that if they were to do that, the team that they would meet in that final would be Stellenbosch? Or do you just think that Stellenbosch can go as far as possibly quarters, maybe semis, but does not have enough in them to take it to the finals and possibly even win the cup?
If ever Pirates was there, I was going to say yes, because it gives us more options.
Sure.
But now, because of Pirates, it's not there. It's going to be a bit of a tricky situation. But football is football. Anything can happen.
Sure.
You know, I'm quite open to that. You know, even at times I'm a bit skeptic. But football is football. Anything can happen.
Sure.
So football, it's football, and anything can. I just have high hopes for our team, because now we don't have those strong team in Africa, you know. And by the virtue of Sundowns, by the virtue of the name
of
Sundowns, you know, they could. It give a chance, it give a 6 to 10 chances. 60 to 40, ne? Yeah, chances where they might go, but having to go all the way to the semis,
Now, just to throw a young spin into the works.
No.
As a Chief supporter, if you were to choose one competition that we could win come into the season, which one would it be? Let's say we play our best football in every competition that we're in.
Intercontinental football.
Sure.
For me.
We need at least that one thing.
Yeah, we need, I feel that we need that big trophy.
Yeah.
That will actually step up into coming after the World Cup, knowing that now we are going for everything.
Yeah.
So if we can get that one, the boys can go all the way.
Sure.
The boys can definitely go
and it can be
all the way.
It's one of those trophies which can be a stepping stone in terms of
English
going into to the next seasons. It could possibly give us that bit of push and motivation going, because we now know how to win a competition of this nature. So then possibly going into other competition, we also have that temperament that's required for that. I think I hear what you're saying. I think I would also possibly go for CAF Confederations, mainly because we haven't won it. I mean, I know all the South Africans who support Kaizer Chiefs want us to get the league, but I think baby steps. And I think...
but we're still in contention.
No, we can win contention.
We're still in contention.
Don't forget that we are aiming for top 8. We're not trying to win the league this season, so let's not put too much pressure on our boys. But they're definitely exceeding expectations as things are right now. I love how we are just in and around, even though we had a couple of weeks or a month or so where we were just drawing.
Yeah.
It's just the way we're playing even puts you in a position where you just now think, if only we had won that game against Siwelele, if only, because we'd actually probably be level with Sundowns, I think, if we had won one or two.
Yeah. Because and this goes back to your question. By now, Sundowns could have won their entire games.
And that's how they normally start their seasons.
That's how they would normally start their season. They win every single game.
Yeah.
By 10 games, you are sitting easily 30 points.
30 points.
Those are Sundowns.
And now it's just...
Now they sitting on 20... Are they sitting on 20...
21 or 22?
20... I think 24 now, 24, 25.
Is it... 22. It's 22 points.
22 points.
The Pirates is 2 points away from...
22 points?
Yeah, I think the Pirates is 2 or 3 points away from...
No, it can be 22 because of we are still...
We can check it. I think we need to just confirm.
No, because of we are not on 19 points also at Chiefs. We are within 20.
Chiefs is 18. Chiefs has got 18 points.
No ways. After winning against Obit.
We were...
Check.
We were on 16, eh? We're on 19 points right now. The Pirates is on 21 or 22. The Sundowns is somewhere in and around there. But they are on top of.
Oh, because Pirates won.
Pirates has 2 games in hand on all of us, and they won their game after we won our game against Orbit.
Okay.
So.
Okay.
Yeah, Sundowns went to the final.
25. Yeah, 25.
But it's not bad for a team like Pirates. Pirates wins their next games. They're going to be 3 points ahead of Sundowns.
Oh, plus they also have those games. Yeah.
We have a game in hand as well on Sundowns. If we win our game in hand, we go to 22, which would be 3 points behind.
What's our next opponent?
Is it not? It's Marumo, I think. Marumo. Have we played Marumo? We haven't played Marumo yet, ne? I think it's Marumo Gallants. I think it's them. But it's tricky. But when you look at where they are on the log, it's a game which, when you look at positions, we should be winning. We should be winning. But when you look at football, because football is football.
Hey, football, man.
It can be a bit. But I think personally, and I'll draw a comparison from England. Winning against Marumo for us is like Manchester United beating Brighton.
Okay.
It's one of our tricky boogie teams.
Yeah.
But winning shows that there's a bit of progress because they somehow know how to get at us. Just like if Brighton used to somehow always win against United. But I think if we can beat Marumo, then I can say there's a switch which is now getting flipped. I think I have a bit more belief in terms of can we actually move forward going forward? Can we beat these teams which normally would be tricky for us and Banban? I think we can nick those games. And I mean, you also look at the fact that we've got our 2 strikers, Ikotaro. We've got Silva. And I mean, Silva, that doesn't need more than 5 chances.
You see when he was celebrating.
Doesn't need too many chances, dog. It doesn't need too many chances. So I think against a team like Marumo, if we can get to... If it does get to 0-0, around 70, throw Silva in there, just let's see what happens.
And please don't get me wrong when I say they are tricky. Ne? Now we are playing far better than last season. So those are the games that we can easily accumulate points. Because of last season, we actually struggled.
Exactly.
Against
We'd be losing such games and drawing when we should have been winning.
But then now the boys have actually switched on. There's just a different mentality. Even players that are coming from the bench, they would now start to wanting to prove a point. And I'm quite happy also for Evelibai, for someone who's not 100% match fit. But then to
the
be
minutes
given
that he's getting and then the way he's playing within, he's showing glimpses of once he gets his match fitness. Especially with those young boys in our front line.
And mind you, we still have Bartman, we still have Shinde, we still have that white boy.
Chris Letsu Banban.
Yes.
Yeah.
We haven't really unveiled those boys as yet.
Sure.
And I don't think that we have also unveiled Mabue as much.
Not much. But you speaking on Mabue, I was very happy against Durban City, where we took out Ox. He came in, and the control, because obviously we know with Ox you're not going to get that. I think where I'm trying to go with this, do you think a time will come?
I'm glad you're pushing me to
where we will need to possibly say, Ox, you need to maybe be on the bench, and possibly let's just give maybe Cele and Mabue a chance, because what I saw with Mabue coming on, Cele moved forward a bit. He was a bit free. I was talking to someone a couple of days ago, we were with Nico and them, and we were talking about that game. And he said, Guti, the problem with Ucele with Ox is that he has to do two men's job. In a sense that as much as he'd like to move forward, he can't move forward too much because he knows that this guy is going to possibly lose the ball or whatever, or there's going to be a misplaced pass.
Yeah.
So do you think that if we had a Mabue in play, it would maybe just help us in terms of control, possession, and it also moves
hundreds.
Ucele forward, and Ucele is an extra body.
Hundreds. And there's a conversation that I was having with him earlier. To saying that if we were to put my boy has nothing to gain. He's won everything. So he's there for having fun.
Sure.
And he's there
to enjoy his football.
He's enjoying his football, but then also giving experience to the young players as well.
Sure.
This is why we actually bought my boy. Ne? And the reason why I put my boy there is because of his ball playing. When he got in those few minutes, did you see how we had much more control?
Guys started pushing, started going, sure.
So it gives your Tele, your do the flexibility to even advance more further because of...
Without having to worry too much about having to come in.
The only player who can play close to... And I saw Tele at the last game, he was losing too many balls for me because of he wanted to do those fancy passes.
Sure.
That's when a lot of time we were losing a position because of that. The only intelligent player to play next to Mteto is Ngo.
Sure.
Ngo just has a way of just connecting with Mteto. And Mteto, for me, he plays much better when he's with Ngo. Even though it's not my favorite play.
Do you then think that, let's say we play Mteto, Ngo, do you think our coaches need to possibly drill Mteto a bit more to say, look, don't do too much. Intercepts, get the ball to...
How is he now?
Is he not like in his late 20s?
Yeah, so technically...
You don't think they can... You don't think they can teach him that?
He's gone.
Can't teach an old dog new tricks.
No, he can't. There, it's gone. I'm sorry. It's gone. I'm not bad-mouthing you, Mteto.
No, but what you're saying, and sorry to catch you, is true in a sense that Mteto, I think even himself has admitted previously that training or proper training only started essentially now.
Around 2019.
Yeah, when he got into the PSL. Back then, it was just merely what he could do off of his own.
So technically, he's late.
Sure.
He can't do anything. Honestly speaking.
Yeah.
But if you want someone to do the dirty work for you,
he's your guy.
He's the one.
He's your guy.
And he's not a bad player. Ne? There are certain aspects of the game that needs him. When there's physicality between the two teams, that's when you would rather have such a player.
I think, I agree with what you're saying. He's not a bad player. I think if he keeps his game simple.
Yeah.
Simple. Get the ball, look for your guys who can advance it.
Even if you play a short pass.
Yeah. Look for your guys who can advance it because you know you're not capable to do it. And let them do the rest of the job. I think if he can do something like that, there can be a bit of...
But I saw him making a beautiful tent, in the last couple of days. I was impressed.
But I saw in that same game, I saw someone analyzing on Twitter and talking about this guy, Mteto, how there was one play where the ball is coming to him. He's scanning the room. You can see he's scanning the field. He can see it's okay. These guys are far from me. But instead of taking the ball,
hold it,
10. He gives it back to McCarthy, and the pass is also not the best.
Yeah, convincing
pass to McCarthy. So he's also putting him under pressure. So, hey.
Who did that mistake last season? There was a game we played, ne? Someone passed Mteto, and we were supposed to win that game. They took the ball from Mteto, they scored.
Sure.
They won. I don't recall which game it was, but there was a similar incident whereby Mteto was found in the
lacking. But clearly, there's something that the coaches laugh about.
Yeah.
Because he gets his starting lineup, regardless of the fact
regardless of what we say in the fence. Yeah.
But anyways,
there's something there.
Anyways, just to move out of CAF and South Africa, I think we touched on a bit.
Where do you want to go?
We need to go on to England. I'm going to ask you a question.
I also want to ask you a question.
Okay.
After I answer mine.
Sure. Arsenal Just wait for me. Arsenal have started so well.
Yeah.
And then they drew against Sunderland.
But then Sunderland, it's
a tricky team.
It's
And then you have Man City, which has such a convincing win against Liverpool.
Yeah.
Take into consideration, it's still early in the league, but how we know Arsenal already has that element of crumbling whenever they can see. But the objects are getting closer, you know. Do you think, when you look at how convincing Man City was in their win, that Arsenal is looking at that game and thinking, we can't mess up? Because after the international break, one draw for Arsenal and a win for Man City, and it's
they're sitting on the same point.
So I guess what my question essentially is, do you think they have it in them to finally, and I think I've been asking this question a couple of times, but I will keep on asking it every single week. And I want to see whether you
my notes as well.
I want to see whether your answers are going to change.
I'm going to record my notes.
Yeah, but do you think Arsenal has it in them, especially so early in the league where Man City is already showing that we're here to compete? Do you think they'll have it in them to, on a weekly basis, to compete and eventually get to where they need to get to, which is winning the league? Or do you think that already we're seeing signs of there could be...
Someone is trying to trick me. Someone is trying to trick me. I remember I said something. I said on the previous podcast that I'd want to see the last remaining 10 games of Arsenal.
Sure.
Those were my notes.
Yeah.
Nah? The reason why I might give it to Arsenal now, it's because of City, they are under a revamp currently.
Yeah.
Because of Pep has just brought in a lot of players in it. As much as they are playing very convincing, but we know Pep by now to have collected maximum points. But then he has losses also in the Champions League and currently in the domestic league, in EPL. So, Arsenal, it's for them to lose it this season. It's for them to lose it because of, I saw the depth they have currently.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Ne. I'm going to have to disagree with you. I am just going... And my main disagreement, which I've always held for my whole life, Arsenal is Arsenal. There's a famous quote, and I need to go back to it, because next time I want to quote it. But they say, why argue with an Arsenal fan when you can wait until the end of the season? And
that's a next one. That's a next one.
And that's how I feel about Arsenal. I feel like for them, they're always an injury or two away, even when they think they've got depth.
Yeah.
They're always an injury or two away from their season just crumbling.
Yeah.
And like I said, I feel like their next game, even though it's so early in the season, if they draw or lose and Man City wins, the psychological games and
starts now.
Yeah, it's going to be hectic, I think. And I don't see how, where you've got a team where the majority of them have lost like this before, how they can actually change that. Because I don't think they've got players in that team who kind of change the mindset. And when I say this, I say this like, remember RVP?
Yeah.
When he joined Manchester United. How even though the midfield wasn't entirely where Manchester United needed to be, but because Manchester United just knew, if we get that ball to him, we're gonna score. And they can score this guy, but with this side, but we're gonna score more goals that side. We always had that thing, and him playing the way he played, it elevated everyone else. So, do you think Arsenal has a player or players in their team where if he's performing or he stands up, everyone else says, you know what, we also need to bring our best game? Or do you just think, okay?
I can mention a few. When Arsenal have their captain, Odegaard.
I'm sorry.
Wait.
But
wait for me to land.
Sure.
Wait for me to land.
Yeah.
When they have Odegaard, for me, their midfield looks solid. That's the first player. The second player I'm gonna throw in there, it's Saka.
Okay.
When they have Saka, Saka, it's the same narrative you're saying about Evan Persie.
Yeah.
Saka is the one player that, if you were to give the ball to him,
You know something is
going to happen.
Sure.
It's him.
Yeah.
Nah? And I'd pull a blanket from the rug. Nah? I'd pull a rug from the blanket. I score. Konamo. Barakema. Is it Merino?
Yeah.
I like him
Sure.
because of his scores.
Sure. Can I say something now?
No.
Oh, you still... Let me allow you. Let me allow you. You were saying, no, let me allow you. So, sorry to cut your train of thought. You were saying?
I can count those three. Né?
Yeah.
And then also when Rice is on song,
Sure.
the team ticks.
Sure.
So those are the 4 players for me
That you can...
they can carry them. I don't want to put too much pressure on. Is it Gao? That Sweden boy.
Okay.
Yeah,
Sure,
I don't want to put
Still
so
early,
much pressure
first
on
season.
him. Yeah, but him also finding the rhythm to how the team plays, I think is going to be very impactful. So those are the 4
You guys.
players for me.
Can I say why I do not agree with either of them?
So strongly.
You know why I
You
say...
don't like us smiling. You don't like us smiling.
No, you know what? Odegaard, I think, is a very good to world class. I don't think he is world class. I think to world class. I know you're probably thinking, what's this guy saying? I feel like, what is it that Odegaard is gonna do now that he hasn't done previously? There's been times when he's been found missing in games previously. So my thing is, up until he does something this season, which shows I've turned a corner from the way I used to do things, I'm not going to put him there. But he is the captain nonetheless. Okay. I just think he's a captain who sometimes goes missing for his team, unfortunately. Saka, very good player. I think he's the guy in Arsenal. Yeah, I genuinely think he's and I think he's very good at what he does. But once again, I'm gonna go back to what I said about Odegaard. What is he gonna do now that he didn't do? Like, we've had the last few seasons where Saka's been hitting high, but what is he gonna? And on top of that, Saka's always an injury away from Arsenal just being Arsenal.
Similar applies to Odegaard.
Yeah, one. Exactly.
He's injured now.
Exactly. Exactly. Rice, I think, is a very good player. Very good. And I think I don't have much bad to say about him, to be quite honest with you.
I'll take you back to last season's Champions League.
Yeah. I don't have much. I think Rice sometimes maybe just has to play a bit quicker. Just a bit quicker, move the ball a bit quicker and whatnot. But I think he's a very, very, very good DM. I think he's very good at what he does. I think I would have also loved him for our team, to be quite honest with you.
Yeah.
And then the 4th guy, you said Merino. Merino, as a super sub, I'd give it to him. But I would find it concerning for Arsenal that they always need their midfielder to be the one to come in and win their games. And maybe that speaks to the fact that people like Gyökeres need to find their rhythm so that there's not much pressure on Merino. Just like how I think we also had moments as United where we'd have to put in Maguire.
I was trying.
We'd have to put in Maguire. I wouldn't want my team to have to depend on a midfielder or Banbani because my attackers are missing. But Merino, outside of his goal scoring, do you think he adds much to the team and how he plays and how the midfield moves? Like, outside of his goal scoring, do you think there's anything that he's actually helping with? And that's another reason why I say I don't think they've got guys who step. I think Mina, but I don't want to put pressure because it's new as well. Eze. The guy from Chris.
And who?
And Gyökeres, it was Eze. There's some defender.
No, the one who's playing as a midfielder also. I get it. They bought that player from Crystal Palace. There's another one. There's another black player. Yeah.
10.
There's another.
But can also kind of go into the left, Banbanya and whatnot.
What's his position? 10.
If they give him more time, and I think that's the biggest problem with Arteta, where I've seen he trusts Odegaard more than he does Eze, and Eze is very progressive. Very progressive. Whenever he gets the ball, his mindset is a one. I think
it reminds me of Apolis.
Sure.
Yeah,
sure.
Because of whenever he has the ball, he's not the player to be playing back passes.
Yeah,
he's not the type.
So I think him, but there's a bit of loyalty which is given to Odegaard sometimes.
But then why bring the player in?
If you can't trust him, you know what I'm trying to say. But I think if they're to give him more chances. I think that guy is a guy who, you see with Saka, in a year or two, if they can build a relationship, I'm telling you. I think...
But he's still young also.
Very, I think he is. I don't think he's over 25. So I think there's still a lot that can happen from from those guys. But yeah, man, that's Arsenal. That's Arsenal, and now we need to go into Liverpool. I've been hate watching them for the longest of weeks. I've been enjoying it for so much. Do you think they will turn a corner? Because every time we think...
Oh, sorry,
don't you say you want a question? Hey, my bad. Sorry to everyone.
So tell me, how do you win against Madrid, ne?
Yeah.
And then go draw the next game, and then lose against City?
Firstly, where did they play Madrid? Anfield. I think it's one of those situations where when you come and play the Champions League, we up our game, and possibly papers through the cracks, just like how they did against Frankfurt. They beat Frankfurt as well, where Vets was kind of shining, and then you put him back into the league again. I think it's one of those games which papers through the cracks. You win that game, it makes it look like, Liverpool.
We are playing well.
We beat Liverpool. We beat Madrid. We're back in Banman. But when you look at it, I won't lie, they actually played a good game. I think they were fighting in that game against Madrid. But I think it's also one of those things of they were losing so much. They needed at least one win somewhere. And it was either going to be Madrid or another team. But my thing is, after that, do you see them, like after that win against Madrid, did you come back and say to yourself, you know what?
I was hoping for the best. From that for me, it was going to be their turning point.
Sure.
For me. But then how do you put Gakpo out on such a game?
I think it's tricky with Gakpo. I really think it's tricky with Gakpo. I think Gakpo is one of those players where if you put him as a starting player, you don't get what you want from him.
But then when he comes in
as a sub,
he gives you.
He does so much, man. I think against tired legs, when he's watching the game, he can see what's okay, what I need to do. But man, because Gakpo for me, very good player, but you know who he reminds me of in a South African context? Gata. I'll have 10 shots. I'll have 10 shots, but I'll miss all 9 and then I'll only score 1. That's how I feel about it. I feel like that's how it is. I think he needs to do a bit better.
You're hating my feelings. You're hating my feelings about Gakpo. You're hating my feelings.
But am I wrong though? How many times does Gakpo take shots in a game?
Did you see a couple of goals that he has already scored?
No, this is it. I'm not disputing that. I think he's very good at what he does. I think you know what's nice about Gakpo?
He won two.
You know what's nice about Gakpo? I think he's still young.
Yeah, but then you never hit at the ground running now.
Running. Yeah. But I think what I like, taking to, rather hit the ground running, but it's not like he's the worst player. If Gakpo is a bit more clinical, That's how I feel. I feel like he'll go places if he's. That's another guy who supported Man United and he went to.
Been saying,
yeah, bruh. Like
you've mentioned like 4-3 players.
That's a guy who supports Man United but ended up being bought by Liverpool.
You mentioned him. You mentioned Van Dijk.
I think Mane once upon a time.
Mane also.
Ekitike. Right, Ekitike, there's pictures of him when he was this young, rocking Man United jerseys. Even Namanje, while he's in the Premier League, when they ask him, what's your favorite goal? He'll go to Man United. What's your favorite player? He'll go to Man United. That guy, bruh, I think if it wasn't for the fact that we wanted Sesko, we should have gone for him. But the price that they quoted, and I think our team just felt like we're not at a stage where we can pay so much for him.
And he's still young. But you could have added so much depth
and then he's really hit the ground running for Liverpool. Liverpool's going through a bad time, but Ekitike, for me, is one of those players. Every time I see him on the ball, I feel like something might happen from this. Yeah. I feel like for him, I think with Isak going through his run, they just need to trust that boy, man.
Yeah.
Up until Isak finds his form, I think they just need to trust Ekitike.
He's not a bad player, though.
At all.
His quality.
At all.
His quality. Maybe it's because of the tactics, also having to find his feet in the game as well. I saw a tweet that slot last season for him to win the league, he was running with Klopp's DNA.
Sure.
I'm like,
But to also some extent he was.
I'm like, interesting.
He made a few changes here and there, but I think he slowed down a bit of their play, the tempo, but it was still the same. It was a cut and paste, just with a bit of a slower tempo, and I think that suited them. Now that he's trying to, I don't even know what Slot's game is, to be quite honest with you.
Yeah, it's in here. Because I'm still saying, why let a Diaz go?
And he's killing it.
He's
killing it for. Did you see his goal over the weekend?
I'm like, this boy.
Kind of the one where it was going for touchline, he slid,
and then he tackled the ball, and within the frameworks of the line.
Oh my God.
He hit the roof of
and then the curler to hit it in. He's playing with so much confidence.
It's him, and also how do you let go of Nunes from Uruguay?
But I think in Liverpool these past few years, as much as they're trying to buy well, the players that they're releasing, because it started with Mane. Them releasing Mane already was just. I feel like that's one of the guys they could have allowed to just
stay
and retire in that team.
Give him the money.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, give him the money.
You know, I feel like he's one of those guys. Mane, can you imagine a Mane with a Diaz maybe?
I don't think it's gonna be crazy.
Even if they don't play at the same time, you take out Mane, you put Diaz in.
And similar players to continue. Also.
Yeah, one. I think the players that they release, it hurts them somewhere, somehow.
No, it did,
I think it hurts them somewhere, somehow.
Because of the one thing that I liked about Nunes, Nunes, as much as he was not scoring so much, but the defense was working.
Sure. He knew how to.
Yeah, he knew how to draw the defense.
Yeah. Sure.
So and I always say this, I'd rather have hardworking players
than those who are just
than have
they're not scoring.
They're not
right. You can't do 1, 2, 3.
You know, and also when you look at Bayern, there's no big names. It's just a bunch of players that are hungry,
trying to make themselves those big names.
Yeah. I'd rather have such players in a team.
I think that's what I love. And even though I'm now moving into a different direction, I love about United and our recruitment this season. How we went from Wemo, who didn't want any other team, but United. How we went for Cunha, who didn't want any those guys team. Were both wanted by Arsenal. They gave their word to United. They say, regardless, we are here. And the way they are playing, their hunger in games.
Also. Yeah, he said the same.
But I was a bit disappointed with Sesko in our last game. I think maybe what Gary Neville said, which is not up to speed, might have affected him, and it showed in his game. In that, there's 2 opportunities he had. Another one, he had it, stopped it, still wanted to push it. Okay, cool. I think he couldn't have shot first time, but I think he could have been a bit quicker in how he reacted there. Then there was the one where he passed it, he headed it. Mason Mount gets the ball and then he gives him a through. Sesko's left-footed. That ball was going towards, all he had to do
was just to hit.
And let's see what the keeper does. But because it's in his mind, he still wanted to stop the ball, and that's when he got injured.
And I wanted to say, that's the instant where he was even on the floor. Yeah.
Got injured, but I think it's because, like what I was saying, when I said when I play football now, he's in his mind too much. I do
want to bring it up.
I'm exposing myself.
I'm like, no, let me respect my brother.
I think genuinely, he might just be in his mind. He might have been in his mind for this specific game. I don't know if that has to do with the fact that there was a bit of criticism he received from players like people like Gary Neville and whatnot, and if that affected him. But I think, man, guys like Sesko are people who are supposed to be quick.
Yeah, to actually adapt into the team.
Haaland gets that ball, he doesn't have to think twice about it. He's just putting his foot through it, bruh. Yeah, but keeper's just gonna sleep by the net, going like that.
Shaking, it's in.
So, and Usesko's got that type of shots.
No, he does.
He's got a powerful... I haven't seen Usesko take shots since
he does.
And we all know what Sesko can do with the ball at his feet. So that's why I'm a bit disappointed. I think that injury he had it been quicker, he wouldn't have had it.
And also when they bought him, he was injured, no?
Yeah, he was still coming back from injury. He was still coming back from injury.
I think that also might have
possibly. But hopefully it's not a recurring injury. Eh?
Yeah, because now when he was holding his hamstring, I'm like, I'm hoping that it's nothing big.
It's nothing serious, nah?
Yeah, because I like the player though.
Very
like
good.
The player.
Very good at what he does, man. Very good at what he does.
I like the player, but then I'm so happy with Cunha and Mbeumo.
You know Cunha, I love Cunha now. But now he kind of pissed me off a bit in the previous game. There were times, I think Cunha, and someone said it in their tweets.
It's a bit selfish at times.
I think it's because he was playing for Wolves. And in his mind, he was the main guy. When the ball comes to him, he needs to...
Now the spotlight has shifted.
So I think for United, he needs to... As much as we still want him to take, we're not saying that he shouldn't do that when he can see opportunities. But I think there are moments where he was taking on the ball too much when there was a better pass. When there was a pass available. Kind of one where he went just from our half, pushed it towards after half into the other guys. And maybe I need to go back into and look at how much space there was. But I think Ahmad or one of the other players was kind of available for a pass. Through pass or ban Tenjalo. And he opted to continue with that up until they stopped him. So I still think he thinks he's still playing the way he played at Wolves, where he was the main guy and he had to take things on. But now he needs to understand, but we've got come on, man.
Yeah.
Come on, man. We've got Mbeumo who's just killing it right now.
Doesn't get better than that. Eh?
He's just killing it right now. I want Mbeumo. I can only imagine when things click for the team. And the confidence that he will be playing with. Because I'm sure right now he's thinking the team, I'm here and look at what's happening with the team, and I'm the one who's actually playing a very big role in this.
And for someone who just came in now.
Dog.
In the season.
Like seriously, man.
Like now. He just came in yesterday. And also it will boost Sesko as well to also come into the game.
Sure.
Because of he can only carry the team for so long. And at the next minute you get injured, and then what?
And what I like about Mbeumo, now that you're talking about it, that he can also assist to Sesko. Mbeumo scores. He does things himself, but he's not a selfish player.
No, it's not.
I love how he
It's not.
If he can see there's a better ball to play, Banban, he'd rather go with that. I love that about him.
I like the combination between him and Ahmad.
Oof. And
they're cooking something there.
And you know what I hate? FCON is gonna kill us.
FCON.
FCON is gonna kill us. FCON is gonna kill us.
And they're gonna take about 3 players, isn't it?
Our whole right side.
Even the right back.
Amati.
The right back. Mazrao.
Yeah. All gone. And we know Morocco is most likely going to get to the quarters or semis. So Mazrao is going to be gone. In Cameroon, there's a huge chance they might also go far. Ivory Coast is also...
No, obviously.
You know what I'm trying to... So there's a likelihood we might spend a whole month or close to a whole month. I think for me, that's the most important time where we need to see whether there's improvement in the team. Because if by them leaving, our results dip, then we can say we're clearly depending on...
And I didn't say it up until you have mentioned it, which means that Men U are supposed to try and collect points as much as
possible. As much as... To make sure that when there are those games where they're drawing or ban.
I didn't say that way, but now that you're mentioning it,
Literally. Now it should have been that way. That's why, just like I was saying about Kaizer Chiefs, Man United, there's games, Nottingham Forest should have won. We scored the first goal and came back to
even
draw.
Tottenham,
should have won.
Even Tottenham.
Scored the first goal and then came back to draw. And that's 6 points, which we would have been sitting in above possibly even Manchester City.
And those are the games that you are going to regret at the end of the season. If ever the math is not
we're now looking for a top 4 and you can see what we're missing now.
Exactly. You start seeing that you know what, I could have collected maximum points on those 3 games.
Now, I think, Tina, how we move from when the FCON guys go will tell me how much progress there is under Ruben Amorim.
Yeah.
Because you'd want it to almost be like how Pep's teams are. If my starting is not there, my guys from the bench are still going to continue with the same type of football, you know. I want that. I feel like if we can start building that going forward, then I'm telling you, we can. But what I also hope is that between those 2 players, Ahmad and Bono, I hope they shine for their countries.
Not that they will.
For them to also come back with that confidence, coming back into the league to say, let's just continue from where I left off right now. And I think Umbumo, if he does well in AFCON, I think if he comes back, when he comes back, I see him hitting the ground running. Because if you think about it, he might just be in contention for African Player of the Year by the end of the season. and you can only imagine...
That's a bold statement.
Taking a team like Man United from 15th to top 5, top 4.
Yeah, top 4.
Then... I think if he does it, I think he can be that guy. I think it's his time right now.
Yeah, to shine.
Yeah, I think honestly speaking, it's his time right now. Salah, we've got our own Salah right now, and possibly maybe even better, because he's still got a couple of years on him.
And he's still young, eh? When I saw his age, I'm like, hi, boo.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think that guy is with assist of Cunha and Sesko. Other guys are going to take us back to the Man United that we all loved back then.
I feel that we just need to sort out... Martinez must just come back, yeah?
Oh, we need him.
Yeah, Martinez must just come back. Because of they're at the back. And for someone who didn't like Maguire, now I'm a fan.
But I mean, he was going through it at the time.
He was going through it at the time, so we had to kind of... For someone who grilled Maguire for the past 3 seasons, I'm such a fan now.
Speaking on Martinez, do you think, because I know that he's played that position before, sometimes in Ajax, do you think if we put him as a 6, we actually might have a proper... Because I mean, the passes,
he can pass.
The long ranges, and the vision is there.
Yeah.
The vision is there.
So we can actually convert him Instead of us having to go and buy.
Exactly. I honestly think I don't know why the coaches don't do that. Or just try him one game and see how it is. He's got the aggressiveness you need in terms of defending. He can pass. He knows how to make a pass forward. Because you saw how whenever we had Martinez, even last season, our team pushes forward.
Forward more.
Because they know that when he's someone who can control the ball, you're not scared that even when he's pressed, he's going to lose the ball. And when he even hits along, the accuracy is just on another level.
You are onto something. We can take it back to the days of Kadir.
Sure.
You have a cup.
Sure.
Ne?
Yeah.
We can take it to the days of Busquets, Makele, Essien, Nyangomash, Shompo. And the minute you are sure that you have an aggressive...
Cover, that protection there.
That protection.
It's easier for the team
to
push forward and do what they need to do. No, definitely.
Done.
But I'm just curious, why is it that as supporters we seem to all have kind of the same thought process, but our coach doesn't see it?
It's because we have a better view of watching the game as opposed to the coach. The coach is just having that a vertical view of the place.
Of the game. We're looking at it
from a very a horizontal view to be saying that this could and it's just those small tweaks.
That make a huge difference. You know, sometimes it's just that one tweak which changes you from a team which was struggling to changing you from a team which was actually struggling to now all of a sudden we are competing for top 4 and even maybe the league or something like that.
Look at Pep, ne? Pep knows that Rodri is struggling, ne? He got this boy called Gonzalez.
Sure.
Now he's trying a Gonzalez in that position. Ne?
Yeah.
And the boy is also scoring.
And Martinez has that in him.
Martinez has that.
Goal. He can score a goal.
And he's a mean penalty taker.
Sure.
He's a mean penalty taker. So what I like about Pep, ne? Pep is a manager that tries out players in different positions. Up until he sees which one actually... Where you are more comfortable at and where you are going to excel. Look at, who's that boy? Luis. Luis at some point he was playing as a right back. At some point he was playing as a centre back. But he's starting to get every feel of the field. And then he knows where to place him. He could come as a right wing. He could come as a CDA. You'll never know.
Yeah.
And that's something that Pep has actually perfected in all those years. I mean 1,001 games and over 761.
So he's got like a 71% or 70 to 71, 72%.
71
win average. Yeah. Which shows how good he is, bruh. For all the teams that he's had in the games, there are lots of coaches who haven't reached.
I mean, Mourinho is sitting on 600 and something.
Mourinho, unfortunately, just that some of the teams just chose and it just went downhill, man. But I hear what you're saying, man. I think it's just, I wish our coach tried him a bit more in different positions. I think even with Casemiro doing well. If you feel like, okay, we need to take him off, you can move a Martinez up, get another defender.
You can still have different formation.
You know what I'm saying?
Within the very same scope of players.
Yeah, Bona, because I think what I've seen so far, whenever Casemiro, guys, we might complain about Casemiro being old. But whenever they substitute him, I understand after 60, 70 minutes he gets tired. But there's a huge dip in the way we play once Casemiro is out the game.
So that's when you actually have nailed it, to say that if ever there's such a chance, then let him go, get a defender, push Martinez.
If we can push Harry Maguire and make him a striker, they're not stopping us from actually, you know what I mean? We might as well gamble and see how things go.
Because at some point, you are buying those players and then you need to play them. Take a chance, because you'll never know.
But anyways, as we close today's podcast. The EPL. It's, as we were speaking about it earlier, how one game, one win or a loss changes so much currently. You win one game, you're in second or one place, and then you lose one game. What do you think your ultimate top 4 will be? I mean, it's only 11 games, so there's still a lot of games to play in the league, but looking at how things are and how things are shaping up, who do you think your top 4 will be at the end of the season?
It'll be interesting. I'd like to see Bournemouth.
Okay.
Because they're playing well. If Tottenham were to be consistent, like very consistent, I could see them in the top 4. Liverpool, they need to turn a corner, man. Otherwise, the league is going to be gone by the time they want to
start actually
tap into it. So obviously we'll see the big 3. We'll see Arsenal, of which you don't like much. We'll see City. I'm still skeptical about Liverpool.
Okay.
And Man U, they also have high chances. I just want to see our team playing a Champions League.
I hear you.
I feel they deserve to play a Champions League. So I'd squeeze in a menu in that 3. This for
but from a menu perspective, would you be happy even if they don't make Champions League, but they make maybe Europa League? Would you be happy with the progress from last season? And do you think that it would be enough for the season afterwards to say, you know what, we've done this bit. Now let's make top 4 and go as far as we can in this.
It's every player's dream to play Champions League.
Sure.
So if you're not playing Champions League in that season, yeah, it kind of ruins your entire season because of week in, week out, you're going to see top teams playing in the Champions League.
And I mean, already as it is, the fact that you just wait a whole week while other teams are playing, you guys are chilling at home.
Exactly.
Sure.
So you would also want to be playing week in, week out. Whether let's put aside being fatigued, the injuries, you would always want to play the Champions League. If ever it was not as important, Madrid could have not went for a 15 times.
Sure, true.
So it speaks about how important
Barcelona wouldn't be trying to get back to those.
If ever it was not that important. So for me, it's like playing for a World Cup. Those 2 for me, I could even add the Premier League.
Yeah.
Those 3 for me are the best cups that you want to have.
Competitions that you want to be in. Yeah. And play to your... I hear you. Oh, but my brother, otherwise, it's been good. You know how it is. We'll meet up again next time.
Lodge.
Tina from Kaiser Chiefs.
You see.
We
didn't touch Lodge, you see.
Let's hope that he'll continue his hot form so that the next time we come back, we can actually discuss him.
We didn't touch Villagras, you see. It's all good.
Otherwise, from us Kaiser Chiefs supporters, love and peace, guys. Siyabonga.
Oi.